The climax to the 121st Open Championship, the 14th time the event has been held at Muirfield in Scotland. A reminder of the situation going into the final round. Nick Faldo with a 4-shot lead over the American challengers Steve Pate and John Cook. At 8 under par, a group including Ernie Els, Donny Hammond and the leading Scot Gordon Brand Jr. At 7 under, Chip Beck and Jose Maria Olazabal, the world number 3. And still very much in contention, the 91 Masters champion Ian Woosnam, Sandy Lyle and Ray Floyd. The final day watched by the Duke of York, now a keen golfer having taken up the game fairly recently. And on the first tee, the man they all have to beat, Nick Faldo. And Faldo straight into trouble with a bogey 5. Uncomfortable memories, perhaps, of leads he gave away in both the Irish and French Opens earlier this season. Up ahead, Jose Maria Olazabal, like so many others, had also bogeyed the treacherous first, so was looking to repair the damage. So an immediate chance to recoup his lost shot. Olazabal back to 7 under. On the 18th, the outgoing champion, Ian Baker Finch. The Australian finishing with a 68, his best round of the tournament. Cue the rain to add to a strong wind, the East Lothian links now a real challenge. The first man to suffer on the second, Steve Pate. Pate dropping back to 9 under. On the 4th tee, John Cook, already having picked up a birdie. And Cook sinking that to consolidate second place at 10 under. At the 5th, he had this for an eagle. So Cook now 12 under, just a shot behind the leader Faldo. Ernie Els had started the day at 8 under, but he was destined to have a disappointing day. Els would eventually finish 5 under for the tournament. At the 5th, Faldo in deep, deep trouble, the worst possible plugged lie. But Faldo escaping marvellously with an unlikely par. In turn, his nearest challenger, John Cook, also in trouble at the 7th. Cook carding a bogey to go back to 11 under. Pate, meanwhile, had made up his earlier lost shot. And with that, tied Cook at 11 under. Faldo still waiting for his first birdie of the day. But remember, in '87 he won here with 18 straight pars in his final round. On the 9th tee, John Cook. And a wayward drive leading to a double bogey, his chance perhaps having disappeared. Up ahead on 11, Olazabal going along nicely. The rain in Spain, mind you, tends not to fall on the golf course.
Nice weather.
Nice putting too. Olazabal now 8 under. Pate, though, was just about to go backwards. His challenge buried, Pate eventually finishing 8 under, on his own in 4th place. By contrast, Olazabal was charging. And it was good, a birdie at 12, taking him to 9 under. Back on the 11th, more bunker trouble for Faldo. that resulting in a second drop shot of the day for the Englishman. But making a comeback after his disaster on the 9th, John Cook. The American recovering to 10 under, and Faldo was coming back to him. At 11 under, Faldo now just one stroke ahead. Cook by now almost 2 holes ahead and showing some imperious form.
Come on in! Come on in! Come on in!
So this to tie for the lead.
Yeah! Well, baby! Come on!
And moments later, he was the outright leader. Faldo missing his par on the 14th. At the start of the day, the odds had been on a Faldo procession, but Cook was rewriting the script. Cook now 2 shots ahead. Olazabal was still improving. The Spaniard eventually finishing 3rd at 10 under, his best finish in an Open Championship. With just 4 holes to play, Faldo in need of some inspiration. And that setting up a birdie, Faldo at 11 under. But Cook at 17 with an eagle chance. So close, but still a birdie putt to come. So only a par, and Cook staying just 1 ahead of Faldo. The pressure of an Open Championship beginning to tell, Cook's 2nd at 18. A free drop to come, but Cook's game looking ragged. A glimmer of hope then for Faldo. And at 17, the Englishman's game suddenly back in harness. Up ahead on 18, Cook to finish with a par. So a bogey, Cook ending at 11 under. At the same time, Faldo going for an eagle at 17. So the eagle missing, but still a birdie putt to regain the lead. Faldo now 12 under, knowing he needs just a 4 on the 18th to win. This his 2nd shot. And finally, a 3rd Open Championship and 5th major title looking to be in Faldo's grasp. There was still some drama to come, though. An extraordinary putt, finally rolling close to the relief of wife Jill. So this for the championship. An emotional Faldo, the first Briton since Henry Cotton to win the Open 3 times. So a check on the final standings. Nick Faldo winning by a shot, closely followed by Cook, Olazabal and Pate. A group on 5 under somewhere adrift, including Andrew Magee, Malcolm Mackenzie and Robert Carlson. Also on 5 under, Ian Woosnam, Ernie Els, Donny Hammond and the leading Scot, Gordon Brand Jr. A further shot adrift, Mark O'Meara, Jamie Spence, Ray Floyd, Sandy Lyle, Larry Rinker and Chip Beck. And still with a top 20 finish, the outgoing champion, Ian Baker Finch. So at the Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers, the champion golfer of 1992 and recipient of the Old Claret Jug for the third time, Nick Faldo.